Is Irvine really a suburban utopia? Can you actually have that neighborhood feel and still be 20 minutes from the beach? And after selling homes for 20 years, would I choose to live here? Hi, I'm Stefanucci with Coldwell Realty, and I've been helping families find their homes since 2003. Today, I'm taking you through 5 reasons why Irvine just might be your next chapter, whether you're raising kids, planning retirement, or anything in between. And yet, I'll answer that big question. Can a beach lover like me really appreciate a master planned community? I'm from Western New York, where we had a lot of snow and a lot of bad weather in summer, maybe for 30 days. So now I'm in Irvine, and it's a Mediterranean climate, very sunny, warm, not bad for being in California. Temperatures range from around 67 degrees in January, and then it gets up to the high 80s or low 90s during the summertime. And the beach is literally 20 minutes down the road. So if you really need to get in the water, that's the place to go. Reason number 1 is the weather. It starts at around mid-60s during the wintertime, and then we get up to the mid-80s to the low 90s during the summer. But you still have the ocean breeze. And the reason number 2 is great parks and the family life. Now we just came from the Deerfield community, and they have super parks, not to mention that you've got the Irvine Park, and you can get over to the trails up in Laguna Niguel or Aliso Viejo pretty fast. The great park is under development, and they've got music venues, they got hiking, they got playgrounds. It's still in development, but it's going to be one of the best regional parks when they finish it. It's so big that it's never going to be crowded. There's not enough people to fill it up. And I sure hope that they do put that music venue in there, because it's going to be a great concert hall. There's over 20 top-rated schools, starting with kindergarten, elementary, middle school, and high schools. People want to live here because they want their kids to get the best education. Reason number 3 is safety. We just left the Deerfield community. The schools there don't have fences. They don't have walls. They don't have guards walking around the campus. They actually even have a bike path or a walking path right in front of the school gates. In fact, when we were walking around by the schools, there was a bike laying on the sidewalk, nobody around, and a few minutes later, we saw a mom come and pick it up because her child got stung by a bee, and so she came to get it, but nobody picked it up in the meantime. Everything's very clean. It's been voted the safest city in Orange County for numerous times in the last 15 years. I think that speaks for itself. If you want to have a family life and you want to be able to get around, get to the beach, get to the freeways, the price point in Irvine ranges. We have condos starting in the high 8s, 850,000 for a 2-bedroom, approximately 1,200 square feet. And then, of course, you go all the way up to single-family homes, with 4,000 or 5,000 square feet. That's going to take you in the $2 to $3 million price point. The next reason, number 4, is the location. What we're talking about here is access to the freeways, access to shopping, access to schools. How long is the drive time that makes you comfortable? You don't want to be on the freeway if you don't have to be for more than 10, 15 minutes at a time. If you want to get to the beach, you don't want to be driving an hour, because what's the point? If you really, really want to go do something, you can come to the Spectrum. There's all kinds of stores, and they have a little playground for the kids. They have a Ferris wheel ride. They have a movie venue. It's ideal. If you have to get to the airport, John Wayne, you have the Amtrak train that will take you all the way down to San Diego. Then you've got Disneyland in Knott's Berry Farm, and you can get down to Legoland in a very short distance, right straight down on the 5 freeway. There's lots to offer. You're right in the middle of Orange County, and I think that it's something to consider if you've got a young family in particular. So the 5th reason to think about this area is the shopping and the dining aspect. As I said, the Spectrum is a shopping mecca for people who like to walk around outside and then yet still be able to get the best deals and get into the best shops. Now, the dining area, I'm telling you, you can go anywhere from Irvine. You've got Laguna, you can go over to Newport Beach, you can get to Huntington Beach really fast. So ask me, I'm a foodie, I know. So one thing about being in Irvine, there are so many different cultures and people with different backgrounds in the area. So the food menus are fantastic. You've got Italian, Vietnamese, Indian, you've got sushi, you have just hamburgers. Anything you want, you can find here. The bottom line is that when you're living in this area, all you have to do is decide where to go and what to do, not what is available. It's all there. You just have to choose. The Irvine company just announced plans for a new development that's going to bring in 2,000 new homes to the area. In addition, they will be adding all the different amenities that you've heard about before. They have pools and recreational areas, and they'll have schools. This is going to be a big attraction to bring more people into the community. I don't think you'll be disappointed. The Irvine Company, they're number one when it comes to putting up homes that make sense in great areas around town. After showing homes here for 2 decades, I can tell you this, it's not for everyone. If you need to walk to the beach every morning like I do, maybe Huntington Beach is better for you. But if you want incredible schools, streets where kids ride bikes until dark, and a community that's been thoughtfully planned instead of thrown together, all while being close enough to the beach for a sunside dinner, Irvine just might be the place for you. Buying a home is not just about finding 4 walls. It's about finding your lifestyle, whether that's in Irvine, by the beach, or somewhere in between. I'd love to help you figure it out. Click the link below and let's find out what your California dream is all about. And hey, subscribe for more information on Orange County communities.